फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Hello and a very warm welcome to all our viewers of Cricket Nation watching this special morning bulletin with me, Kana Bali, and I am here with yet another set of news for you guys. A lot of cricketing action happening today. Australia-Pakistan test, third test has already started as we speak, and whereas India versus South Africa second test will begin shortly at 1 p.m. and a lot of test cricket happening, a lot of off the field action happening, and a lot of future planning is also happening in Indian cricket, mainly in Indian cricket. And when I talk about future planning, it's mainly about the T20 World Cup. So we'll start with that news. We'll start with the news of Ajit Agarkar traveling to South Africa, where the Indian team is right now. And he'll be talking to Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli about the upcoming T20 World Cup. Now, this has been a great point of interest for all the fans, that whether Rohit Sharma or Virat Kohli will play the T20 World Cup or not. I mean, it's been more than a year now that they have played T20s. This was 2022 T20 World Cup. The last semi-final against England was the last time Virat and Rohit played T20I international. Since then, they have never played a T20 for the Indian team. And now, after the World Cup debacle last year in October rather, October, November, the main question was if these two stalwarts of the game, these two senior players of the Indian cricket team, the pillars, captain, vice captain. Virat was once the captain when Rohit was the vice captain. Now Rohit is the captain, and these two senior players, will they play the T20 World Cup or not? This has been the main question that has been doing rounds in Indian cricket for a long time now. Since November, especially November 19. So now the recent reports are saying that Ajit Agarkar will be traveling to South Africa, where the Indian team is in. They are playing a test series against South Africa, and he will talk to both the senior players about the T20 World Cup. Two national selectors are already there in South Africa, Shiv, Sunder and Salil and Ankola. Agarkar will join them. Agarkar, as we all know, he is the chairman of the selection committee, and he will talk to Rahul Dravid, Rohit Sharma, and Virat Kohli about the upcoming T20 World Cup. What are the plans? What are the strategies? And if these two stalwarts will play the World Cup or not. Now, another thing that has been said in the report is that around 30 T20I specialists will be looked at, and they will be monitored ahead of the World Cup. 30 T20I specialists will be monitored in the T20I series against Afghanistan, which begins on 11th January. Now, this is also a really a good point of interest for all the fans, that this is probably the last T20I series for India before the World Cup international I'm talking about. And three-match T20I series against Afghanistan, which begins on 11th of January in Mohali. Now 30 T20I specialists, including India and IPL stars. IPL is something obviously you can't ignore when it's the T20 World Cup happening, especially right after the IPL. And it remains to be seen if these two senior players will be there or not. This is something that we'll have to wait and see. But if the reports are to be believed, then the two players, that is Rohit and Kohli, have apparently made it clear that they would very much like to be a part of the T20 World Cup. Now, these are what the reports are saying, that the two senior players are very much keen to play the T20 World Cup and be the part of the squad. But we'll have to wait and see. Now, they have not played T20I in a long, long time, as I just said, and you'll need T20I practice, international practice. But the T20I series that is happening against Afghanistan, which begins on 11th of January, will the two players, Virat and Rohit, play in that series or not? That is remain to be seen, because from 25th January, there's a big test series for the Indian team. England is coming to India for a 5-match test series. So even if these two players play this T20I series, they'll only play one match, because one or two match, and they'll have to sit out few matches because they'll have to take rest and be ready for the test series. It's a long test series. And considering the fact that there's no Surya Kumar Yadav, there's no Hardik Pandya in this T20I series because both are injured, there's not much to be seen in this series. A BCCI source told PTI that Surya Kumar Yadav and Hardik Pandya aren't fit, the Afghanistan series won't tell you anything. Everything will be decided on the basis of the first month of the IPL. Now, why the only the first month? Because right after the first month of the Indian Premier League finishes, India and all the other teams have to announce their World Cup squads, because the World Cup is right after the IPL ends. So midway through the IPL season, there will be a date when all the teams will have to announce their T20 squads. So the first month becomes really really important for all the cricket boards there. Now, how will Virat perform in that first month? How will Rohit perform in that first month with the bat? Since both are not the captains now, Rohit is not a captain of Mumbai Indians. Virat is obviously not the captain of RCB now. So the batting, will it be looked? Will it be monitored or not? Or do they have a straightaway entry into the T20 World Cup squad? This is something we'll have to wait and see. But the only update as of now is that Agarkar is traveling to South Africa and he'll be talking to Rahul Dravid, Virat Kohli, and Rohit Sharma. And there's a possibility that at least 25 to 30 players are zeroed in and monitored closely during the IPL before the World Cup. So we'll have to wait and see on an official update of the participation of the two players, the senior players. The fans of both the players want them to see in the World Cup. Virat Kohli fans, Rohit Sharma fans, they want to see their favorite player in the World Cup. But then again, will they get a chance or not? Will they want to play or not? If the reports are to be believed, they are keen on playing. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see where this goes. We'll move on to the next news, and this is about the Australia versus Pakistan test, which is ongoing as we speak. Before I sum up the scorecard as of now, as I said, the match is ongoing as we speak. I like to show you this image of David Warner with his kids. This is David Warner's last test match. This is his farewell test at the Sydney Cricket Ground. His last international test match. He has also announced his retirement from ODI cricket with the condition that he might make a comeback if Cricket Australia wants him for the 2025 ICC Champions Trophy. But Test cricket, this is his last match, and he was seen with his daughters, his three daughters, during the first phase of the match when all the players come out for the national anthem. He stepped out with his daughters and stood in the line with the team with his daughters right next to him, and he sung the national anthem. An emotional moment for all the players whoever would see. He has played 111 tests, so playing more than 100 tests for your nation, no matter which country you are from, it's always a big deal. And then to retire at your home Sydney Cricket Ground, this is always an emotional thing for all the cricket players. And this image tells you how beautiful this moment is for David Warner. But yeah, this is his last test. He would want to leave a mark. He would want to score a good century, double century, and end his test career on a high. He has had a pretty good uh, test career so far, because he has scored a lot of runs. And I'll tell you, in his test career he has played 111 matches. Before this, he has scored 8,695 runs at an average of 44.58, including 26 centuries. David Warner has scored 26 test centuries and a career high score of 335 not out, which is a triple century is a triple century. I don't think we need to dwell more on that. And he also retires from the ODI format, where he has scored 6,932 runs, and he is the sixth highest run scorer in Australian ODI history. And he is also obviously the two-time World Cup winner, first time in 2015 under the leadership of Michael Clark, and then last year, this is still fresh in our memory, under the leadership of Pat Cummins. David Warner lifted his second World Cup trophy. But yeah, this is his last run, and we would want to end it on a high with a good score, and obviously a victory for Australia. They are already leading the series 2-0. This is the last test, and Pakistan has made two changes in their playing 11 for this, and one is Imamul Haq obviously sits out, and the second one is probably the most shocking one, because Shaheen Shah Afridi, who is the spearhead for this team. He sits out, he misses this test, and there's no injury concern, there's no injury problem for them. It's just that they are managing his workload, because there's a 5 match T20I series against New Zealand after this for Pakistan. And as we all know, Shaheen Shah Afridi is the new T20I captain for Pakistan. So he has been rested for this, and in place of him, Sajid Khan has made a comeback, and Imam has been dropped, and Saim Ayub will open the has opened the innings for Pakistan in this match. Unfortunately, he went out on a duck, two-ball duck. So did the other opener Abdullah Shafil, a two-ball duck. And I'll sum up about how Pakistan's innings has been so far. Pakistan is batting first, and they are, as we speak, on 220 for 6. They had a collapse at the top. 51.4 overs they have played. Abdullah Shafiq and Saeem Ayub, the debutant, both the openers scored zero. Shan Masood, the captain, scored 35 of 70 balls. Babar Azam scored 26 of 40 balls. Saud Shakil scored 5 of 12 balls. It was Mohammad Rizwan's 88 of 103 balls, which included 10 fours and 2 sixes at a strike rate of 85.44, which helped Pakistan to reach 220. Aga Salman, as we speak, is on 49 of 61 balls. Sajid Khan is on 15 of 21 balls. So this is the update. Pakistan is on 224-6. Pat Cummins, I mean, he has had a great 2023, and I think great would also be a very will not justify how his 2023 has been, but he has started this year on a high again. 2024, he has already taken 3 wickets. He would want to wrap up the last 4 wickets soon and get back to batting. And as I said, yeah, 52 overs are done, 224-6 for Pakistan, and they would be looking to drag the total to 300 somehow, and then put pressure on Australia with the ball in the hand without Shaheen Shah Afridi. And both Wasim Akram, Waqar Yunis, these two Pakistani legends who are in the commentary box also, they were clearly unhappy with the decision of resting Shaheen Shah Afridi. Wasim Akram said that either you be a legendary cricketer by playing Test cricket, or you be a millionaire after playing T20Is. You can be both if you play smart. So they are not happy with the fact that Shaheen rested, took a rest from a test match against Australia in Australia, a place where they have not won in the last 16 games. Pakistan has lost 16 games on trot in Australia, against Australia, and not even a single draw. 16 matches, 16 losses. 95 was the last win that they got. And Wasim Akram was obviously animated, very, very angry with the fact, very disappointed with the fact that Shaheen Shah Afridi chose to prefer the 5 T20 guys in New Zealand over this test in Australia. And we'll have to wait and see how badly it impacts Pakistan's bowling, because, as I said, Shaheen Shah Afridi was the spearhead for the team. He was the senior bowler, and the youngsters, they have a pretty young bowling attack apart from Shaheen Shah Afridi and Hassan Ali. And they were looking up to Shaheen Shah Afridi. He was, as I said, the leader of the pack, but now he has taken rest. So we'll have to wait and see how does the bowling go in this match for Pakistan. And talking about India's test match, which will begin at 1 p.m. Rohit Sharma yesterday came to the press conference, and he talked about the youngsters who needs to step up. And this, he said that yes, the conditions are tough, but they have been around the likes of Shashi Jaiswal, Shubman Gill. They have never been to South Africa before with the senior team, but they have been around the Indian team for a long time, and they need to step up. This is a perfect opportunity for them to score runs, get used to the conditions, and get the confidence. When you score runs in conditions like South Africa, you get the confidence to move ahead in your career, and he wants the team to do that. Um, Talking about a 2 match or 5 match series, he said that doesn't matter if it's 2 match or 5 match series. It's our job to win every test, play every test with our utmost potential, and win every test. Um, and talking about the the bowling Indian bowling lineup, he said that it's a challenge. I still feel He said, I still feel that sometimes we have got a little bit of inexperience in our bowling, and sometimes when you have that, you have got to show some faith in them. Like I said in the last post match conference about Prasidh, playing his first game. We all get nervous when playing our first game. It's understandable. Prasidh Krishna made his debut in the first test against South Africa, and it didn't fare well for him. He bowled very poorly. He went away for a lot of runs. He conceded a lot of runs in a test match, and uh, this is something that would push a debutant down. But the captain has backed Prasidh Krishna. He's saying that we all get nervous when playing our first game. It's understandable. He's got a good ability to succeed at this level and especially in this format. So it's just about putting your faith and trust in them to get the job done. We'll have to wait and see which playing 11 does India go for today. Do they stick with Prasidh Krishna or do they make a change? Sunil Gavaskar believes that Mukesh Kumar should come in. Irfan Pathan believes either Mukesh Kumar or Avesh Khan should come in place of Prasidh Krishna. We'll have to wait and see if the Indian team makes a change in the bowling lineup, and also if Ravindra Jadeja is fit to play today. Because if he does, Gavaskar says that he is a perfect replacement for Ravichandran Ashwin. Ashwin has to sit out if Ravindra Jadeja is fit. But then again, we'll have to wait and see where does the Indian team go with their squad in this match, which will be their playing 11. Meanwhile, you guys please subscribe to the Cricket Next YouTube channel, hit the bell icon, follow us across all our social media platforms. आपके मन में कोई भी सवाल है, please write to us in the comment section down below. If you have any opinion, any suggestion about the team, about a player, about a series, about a tour, about the upcoming T20 World Cup, Virat, Rohit, anything, we do a live every day at 6:45 p.m. We have any questions, ask the questions to our experts. We are more than happy to answer all the questions. We do a morning bulletin Monday to Friday every day at 10 a.m. Do tune in for the morning bulletins to get the fresh updates. क्या चल रहा है क्रिकेटिंग वर्ल्ड में, क्या ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़ है, क्या अपडेट्स है सीरीज को लेकर, मैचेस को लेकर, प्लेयर्स को लेकर. तो सब फ्रेश अपडेट्स के लिए प्लीज सब्सक्राइब टू क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट यूट्यूब चैनल, हिट द बेल आइकन, एंड अंटिल देन प्लीज एंजॉय द क्रिकेट that's been played around the globe as we speak. Australia is playing Pakistan, India will play South Africa. Indian women's team has lost the ODI series. Now they'll be playing the T20I series at the DY Patil Stadium in Navi Mumbai. So a lot of cricketing action is happening, and also upcoming. A lot of series are upcoming. India versus Afghanistan T20I series, India versus England 5-match test series. It's a big series. So there's a lot of cricketing action for you guys to consume and for us to tell you about. So please subscribe to the Cricket Next YouTube channel. Until then, please take care of yourself and have an amazing day. Thank you so much.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट.